and just seeing visions. You know, which he actually, because when you die, it tells you in the book of Ecclesiastes, when you die, the body goes to the ground and the spirit goes up to the Most High who gave it. You know? So, bottom line, Paul was dead. But he just didn't know. He couldn't say for sure if he was dead or not. Go ahead.
The Most High, the Most High knoweth.
Right, the Most High knoweth. Go ahead.
Such an one caught up to the third heaven.
Such an one caught up to the third heaven. What heaven is that? That's in the spirit world. The fourth dimension, as Esau calls it. We don't call it that. That's what Esau calls it. But that's where the Most High dwells at. You know? Like if the Lord was to open up our spiritual eyes, we'll be able to see the angels. Because the angels are around us. But we can't actually physically see them with our physical eyes. So if the Lord opened up our eyes, we'd be able to see it. Just like
Elisha's servant.
Elisha's servant.
Right.
You know, Elisha saw the armies of the heathen, and he saw the angels because the Most High had his eyes open.
Right.
But his servant was nervous.
Yeah.
Because he saw all them. He said, "Look, don't worry about it."
Yeah.
Elisha said, "Don't worry about it."
Right. There are more with us than are with them.
Right. And then he prayed to the Most High to open the man's eyes so he can see the armies of the angels. And then the Most High opened his eyes, and he was able to see into the fourth dimension. And he saw the actual angels in the skies, with the chariots and everything, ready to pounce on these nations. So that's why he said, there are more that are with us than are with them.
That's right.
And at first he didn't understand it, but then when the Lord opened his eyes to see it, he understood it. Good.
And I knew such a man, whether in the body or out of the body, I cannot tell.
Right, whether in the body or out of the body, I cannot tell. Go ahead.
The Most High knoweth.
Go ahead.
How that he was caught up into paradise.
How that he was caught up into paradise, which is what? Where the Most High dwells. Right. That's why when Yahushua was crucified, the brother that was on the right hand side said, "Look, remember me in thy kingdom." And what did Yahushua said? "This day you shall be with me in paradise."
That's right.
You see? But the thing about it was the nigger on the left hand side, he was in paradise too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He didn't go to a different place. He went to paradise too.
That's right.
But Yahushua didn't say that. The Most High set it up that way because that hell thing is a stumbling block to a lot of people.
Yep.
Go ahead, brother.
How that he was caught up into paradise and heard unspeakable words.
Go ahead.
Which it is not lawful for a man to utter.
Right. In other words, there was things that he heard and things that he seen that mere words could not explain. He saw certain animals and certain things and heard certain, and he couldn't write. There was no words to explain those things. That's why I said it wasn't lawful for him to write about it, because he couldn't. There was nothing that he could say or write that can explain it.
Yeah, call for 2 Peter.
Yep, 2 Peter 3, and start at the 3rd verse.
Okay. 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers.
And we know a whole lot of them.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Walking after their own lusts.
Go ahead.
And saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation.
Go ahead.
For this they willingly are ignorant of, that by the word of the Most High the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water.
Right. So now that's going back to the beginning of time. That the heavens were of old. What heavens was he talking about? He was talking about those old kingdoms. Because there were kingdoms back then. And those kingdoms were set up. You had a Nimrod. You had his kingdom. All that stuff was all set up. The Tower of Babel. And all those kingdoms that were set up back then, the Most High destroyed them. Those were the heavens of old. And the Most High destroyed them. And how did he destroy them? By the flood. By the waters. Right. That's what Peter is going back to. But people look at the word heaven and they think it's talking about some a place up where the Most High dwells, which that is a heaven, but that's a different heaven. Go ahead.
Whereby the world that then was, being overflowed with water, perished.
Right, being overflowed with water, perished. So that world or those heavens perished through water. Go ahead.
But the heavens and the earth which are now.
Right, the heavens and the earth which are now, go ahead.
By the same word.
By the same word that the Lord used back then to destroy those old kingdoms, go ahead.
Are kept in store.
They kept in store. That's why the Most High got this place preserved nicely. Go ahead.
Reserved unto fire.
It's reserved unto fire. That's the time we're coming to. This is second judgment. This is the second death. The thermonuclear destruction. That is the next way that the Most High is going to destroy Esau's kingdom, the so-called white man. Go ahead.
Reserved unto fire against the day of judgment.
Reserved unto fire against the day of judgment. Go ahead.
And perdition of ungodly men.
And perdition of ungodly men. So Esau, in this country, the nations in this country, and 2/3 of Israel in this country are going to be destroyed. Ungodly. Go ahead. And a lot of these niggas that claim to be Israelites, they're going to be destroyed too. Like a discomforter, his fucking clown ass nigga punk bitches. That's what them faggots are. They're nothing but punk bitches.
Sold out faggots.
Sold out faggots. Alright? And anybody that's associated with them are punk bitch faggots. Alright? The bubble-eyed blackfish. Another faggot. Another demon. False prophet 666, another demon, another homo. You bearing false witness, man. Bitch, shut the fuck up with that bullshit, you goddamn faggot.
That's right.
Be a fucking man, faggot. And then you got all these other niggas that claim to be in the truth and claim to be Israelites, and they're teaching a different doctrine. Like Elder Tahar calls that nigga up in New Haven. Uncle Ruckus.
Oh yeah,
that fucking
high time coon.
That fucking degenerate vermin.
Yeah.
You know, all them niggas they reserved for fire. All right. In the kingdom they'll be righteous, but right now they're gonna be reserved unto fire to be destroyed. And see, we understand the difference. See, them niggas saying when we, you know, if we, they saying that we're gonna die. We ain't gonna die.
That's right.
You know, the Lord has got us preserved. He said there be some standing here that shall not taste of death.
That's right.
All right? But them niggas, they say that we're going to die and that we're going to go to hell. To show you how wicked and evil them motherfuckers are. And we can't stand them motherfuckers because they teaching bullshit. Right. But we know and understand perfectly that them clown-ass niggas that's going to die on this side, they're going to be in the kingdom.
Right.
Later.
That's right.
You know? That's the difference. There's many differences, but that's one of the differences between us and them punk bitches.
Yep.
Go ahead, brother.
Reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men.
Right, go ahead.
But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years.
Right, so this day, here, the second day, that was the second 1,000 year. It took a process of 2,000 years to complete this mission here, which they could have done it faster than that, but that's the way the Most High wanted it. So it took 2,000 years to this is the 2,000th year of the creation here. All right, go ahead, brother. and the book of Genesis, Bara'ashyath, means in the beginning or in the heading, because the book of Genesis is the beginning.
That's right.
All right, and you got some clowns teaching that they don't think that the book of Genesis is the beginning. That's some bullshit.
Right.
The word Genesis itself means beginnings. Yeah. Bara'ashyath.
Right. And I show you they don't do no studying. They don't
right.
they don't do nothing, man. All they want to do is create their own bullshit. You know, and why they're doing it? Because of pride and to lift themselves up.
Exactly.
And to heap disciples upon themselves.
That's right.
Only for destruction, man.
You trying to take brothers away from the truth.
Right.
You know?
Just like Satan would do.
Just like Satan would do. That's right. Go ahead, brother.
All right. That one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day.
Go ahead.
The Lord is not slack concerning His promise.
Right. The Lord promised He was going to do this, and damn it, He's going to do it.
That's right.
So don't worry, brothers. We're almost out of here, man. The Lord said it. You can bank on it. Go ahead, brother.
As some men count slackness.
Right, because man can say one thing, you know, I mean, the man might be sincere, he might really want to do something for you, but King Solomon said, and I said in my haste, all men are liars. You know, sometimes, you know, you might want to do something, you might not be able to do it. You know, it's out of your hands. You know, that's why all men are liars, because they can't perform every word that they say.
Right.
Go ahead. But the Most High is not a liar. It said it's impossible for him to lie. So if he said he's going to do something for us, he's going to do it. Go ahead.
The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness,